to see the progress that we've made and see everything really coming together. It's like indescribable, really.
The Vandal Healing Garden adding its final touches. A look at the project less than 2 weeks before its dedication ceremony.
Finishing out the week hazy yet calm. Mostly sunny skies more often than not, but I'm still tracking at least a small chance for rain this weekend.
Up with KREM begins now.
Well, good morning, everyone. It is 6 a.m. on your Thursday morning. Thanks for joining us here on Up with KREM today. I'm Channing Curtis. Let's get right over to meteorologist Thomas Patrick because Thomas just told me it is International Cat Day.
Sure is.
And this is such a great holiday. According to my cat, this is every day for her. But I mean, you know.
And we were just saying, like, you did name your cat Sphinx.
I did.
And every day is kind of International Cat Day to them, right?
You know, to every cat out there. Let's be honest.
Well, a happy International Cat Day to all of you and a Friday Eve to all of our Up with KREM viewers. Weather-wise, though, absolutely picture perfect outside this morning. Decently mild with our temperatures still in the 60s and even 70s for some, including here in Spokane, still at 70 degrees. This has been our low temperature for the day. The sun is now up. It looks a little bit hazy off into the distance, but it's not too bad over Spokane County. With current temperatures, again, ranging between about 60 and 70 degrees for most of the inland northwest. In for another beautiful day with no rain chances, at least not for today.
All right, if you are heading out on your morning commute right now, we're taking a live look at I-90 and Sullivan out in the valley. Right now at 6:01, not a lot of traffic concerns at this time, which is always some good news for anyone who is heading out to work right now. Of course, we'll keep an eye on things throughout the morning and let you know if anything changes. The Pullman man accused of kidnapping his daughter and taking her to Mexico is now expected to be back in court today. Aaron Ong is in Whitman County Jail for an international parental kidnapping charge. According to a federal criminal complaint, the FBI and Border Patrol found photos and video of Ong crossing the border on June 1st. That was 2 days after he was supposed to return his daughter to her mother. KREM 2 spoke with U.S. Attorney Vanessa Waldriff on how these cases regarding parents and children are handled compared to others.
I think these types of cases are really where the federal government can bring its resources most effectively to ensure that kids are being cared for by parents who love them.
Aaron Ong was found in Mexico with his fiancée, Nadia Cole. Right now, no one else, including Cole, has been charged. The U.S. Attorney's Office told us that today's court appearance at 1:30 will consist of a detention hearing, a preliminary hearing, and a status hearing. And today, an Idaho inmate who escaped police custody from a Boise area hospital is expected to be in court for his arraignment. Nez Perce County prosecutors say they're seeking the death penalty against Skylar Mead. They accuse Mead of killing 83-year-old James Mowney after escaping a Boise hospital while receiving treatment. He has also been linked to the death of 72-year-old Don Henderson from Orofino. Our Boise station spoke with a friend of Henderson's about who he was.
Don was just a good human being. I don't know all the problems that they had that led to this, but he didn't deserve this, you know, no one does.
Is expected in court today for his arraignment. At 6:03 right now, let's take a look at your morning rush. More news in less time. Spokane police arrested 2 people after a drive-by shooting in the Perry district on early Sunday morning. Police say one of the women was shot in the leg after a bullet came inside her home. Later that night, police say they found 35-year-old Jonathan Taquia passed out in a car with a stolen gun next to him. They were later able to connect him to the shooting. Police also arrested 18-year-old Jacob Milne in connection to that same shooting. They were both booked into the Spokane County Jail on several first-degree assault and drive-by shooting charges. Yesterday, an Eastern Washington man on the run for years pleaded guilty to fraud in a federal court. Late last year, U.S. Marshals arrested William Mize in Florida. He'd been on the run since 2019. According to court filings, Mize was the ringleader in what authorities say was a multi-million-dollar fraud scheme involving fake insurance claims. Court documents show that Mize collected more than $6 million in dozens of fake car crashes and falls. He faces sentencing in November. Well, a heads up for North Idaho drivers starting next week. Crews will continue resurfacing the Long Bridge in Sandpoint. The bridge will be reduced to just 1 lane as crews work overnight. Now, the work will happen Monday through Friday from 6 p.m. through 6 a.m. Crews are expected to wrap up their work in mid-September. And that's a look at your morning rush. Well, today the One Spokane Stadium is getting prepared for its first ever concert. And this morning, our Brandon T. Jones is joining us live from outside the venue right now. So Brandon, a lot of people are excited about this mega concert because there are some huge acts that are coming to Spokane. But what should music goers and fans really be expecting?
Oh my gosh, Channing, well, that's a part of the anticipation. We don't really know entirely what to expect yet because, of course, this is the first ever concert here. There's never been any concerts, there's never been any shows at One Spokane Stadium, but that officially changes tomorrow. So there's a lot to be excited about, and it's also perfect timing because later this morning, the Spokane Public Facilities District, they're giving us an inside look at what the setup will be like here for the concert. That's tomorrow, Friday, August 9th at 5:15. That's going to be kicking off, and there's some humongous names coming out here. We're talking about Bob Dylan, Willie Nelson on the road again, right? I can't wait to get on the road again. Let me stop singing. I'll sing that entire song here for you, but that show is going to be huge. There's other names going to be out here as well. This is the inaugural concert tomorrow, again, Friday 9th at 5:15. But of course, this is just the first of many major events coming to One Spokane. Later this month, the Great Outdoors Comedy Festival will be here. 3 major acts and several other comedians will perform at the venue August 23rd through the 25th. Among those names, you've got Kevin Hart, Shane Gillis, and Tom Segura. So a lot of laughs and a lot of good times are coming to Spokane, and I know you're excited. I'm excited, and let's roll in those good vibes, right? So for right now, though, reporting live here at One Spokane Stadium, Brandon T. Jones, KREM 2 News.
All right, thanks, Brandon. You always bring the good vibes. Well, we're sticking with those good vibes for our wake-up call this morning because we're asking you, what concert would you like to see come to Spokane? We've already gotten in a few answers this morning. One of our viewers saying, good morning, Channing, Thomas, and Brandon. This is from Charity. She would like to see Richard Marx. Oh, I bet that would be a great show. Another viewer saying they'd like to see Sir Mix-a-Lot come to Spokane and perform. So let us know who you would like to see in concert this morning by texting us at 509-448-2000 or post to social media and use the hashtag #UpWithKREM.
Put my vote down for some Royal Blood and Red Sun Rising, 2 of my favorite bands that I have yet to see yet myself. And yeah, to have all those venues kind of in that stadium district, they all make great music venues as well. So excited to see that for tomorrow. Weather conditions are beautiful outside. I mentioned Red Sun Rising. Well, the sun coming up and rising over the eastern horizon. Not too many clouds out here, just a few high level stuff. Nothing on Doppler radar to showcase, which means it's going to be a great day today. Might be a little bit hazy for some, but high temperatures right near that 90-degree mark for today and most of this week. So coming up, going to be tracking where some small chances of rain showers may lie in the days ahead. So those details are in just a few minutes.
KREM Cares Tools to Schools is underway as many families gather supplies for the upcoming school year. In the next 5 minutes, KREM 2's Laura Papetti is joining us live here on Up with KREM to talk about why children are in need of more than just notebooks and pencils this year.